Welcome back. All right, today we're talking about R.E.P.O. No, it's not a debt collector sim. It's a horror game of sorts, although it wouldn't be far off. This little gem is called Retrieve, Extract, Profit Operation. I spent a few hours in this one with friends, and honestly, I've come away with a few thoughts. Some good, some hilarious, and a few gripes that I hope the devs sort out. So grab a drink, let's break it down. And if you've played it too, I'd love to hear if you've had the same laugh scare moments as me. R.E.P.O is a cooperative survival horror game developed by Swedish indie studio Semiwork. Released in early access on February 26th, 2025 for Windows, the game supports up to 6 players working together to collect valuable items from procedurally generated monster-infested locations. Players assume the roles of semi-bots, quirky, pill-shaped robots with customizable colours. The objective is to meet the loot quota set by a faceless employer, requiring careful handling of physics-based objects to avoid damage. The game emphasises teamwork, as players navigate through increasingly challenging environments filled with various entities and hazards. Between missions, players can invest their earnings into permanent upgrades, enhancing equipment and survivability. The game difficulty escalates over time, with longer stays in mission zone increasing the risk and complexity of tasks. R.E.P.O has been praised for its blend of horror and humour, drawing comparisons from titles like Lethal Company and Content Warning. Its unique combination of cooperative gameplay, slapstick physics, and eerie atmosphere has resonated with players, leading to an overwhelmingly positive rating on Steam. Let's talk gameplay. Maps are randomly generated, and at the time of writing there are currently 5 themes or styles, so each run feels unique. I'll be honest, I didn't really notice any one theme in the game, as I was too focused on looking for loot and surviving. Though, looking back at the footage, I think my favourite style was the Swift Broom Academy. At first, there's just one checkpoint, but later stages forces you deeper into the level to extract loot. The tension ramps up with each checkpoint, and the deeper you go, the spicier it gets. Teamwork is non-negotiable here. You literally need multiple players to lift heavier objects. And yes, that means you will 100% argue about who's holding what and who dropped that fragile antique off the ledge. Again. The monsters are where this game gets interesting. There are 19 in total. We saw maybe about half in a 3-hour session. They're weird, unpredictable, and absolutely designed to mess with you. My personal favourite, the Huntsman. He can't see you, but reacts to sounds. The animation and the little dev tricks to bait players into making sound is top tier. Each monster feels unique and adds to the overall I hate this but love it vibe. And I'm going to take this moment to say if you're loving this video so far, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here to find your way back for future reviews. Thank you! The game has a gritty old film camera aesthetic, film grain and all, which weirdly works for it. You're meant to feel on edge, and the visual design helps to sell that creepy corporate horror. Maps are surprisingly varied. Each one feels distinct in layout and tone. Some wider, others more claustrophobic, but all with one thing in common: the lights are turned down low. No, not like that. More like what's lurking in the shadows and watching you. It really adds to the overall atmosphere of the game. In some places, you only have your torch to guide your way. Also, directional audio is excellent. Whether you're with your squad or separated and alone, the sound design amplifies the pressure. The game is a roguelite, meaning one wrong move and it's all over, which makes you care and value your life. You can earn upgrades and cash between stages, but if your squad fails the mission, you lose everything and have to start afresh. Though that doesn't mean that your squad can't revive you. At each cash extraction point, if you have enough gold to reach the threshold, your squad can revive you. This makes you really value your life, especially the further you go. Tense, right? The service station between missions is a nice touch too. You can heal up or spend money to improve your bot, like stamina, sprint speed, health, grab strength, among other things. And there are items that can help protect you against the monsters and even kill them. Loving an FPS, of course mine was the handgun. You can decide if I hit my shot here.
I'm too scared to
But there are also other useful items such as the extra cut and the pocket cut. I didn't know this until I was doing my research for the game, but apparently there is a secret within the shop. I'm not going to spoil this.
Nice.
The best thing about the service station is you can try before you buy. Check out this clip. One thing I love about the game? The devs have a solid social media presence. Their YouTube clips and updates are transparent and genuinely entertaining. It's a nice touch and a good use of social media. But, and this is a big but, I was a little disappointed by the lack of actual responses on Steam or the official Discord. Even just acknowledging bug reports or feedback would go a long way. And my biggest complaint at the time of writing is there's no mouse invert. It sounds small, but for a chunk of players, 20 to 30% of all mouse and key players, that's a deal breaker. and it was a cause of frustration for one of our teammates. Yes, I know what you're going to say, there is a mod, but not everyone is comfortable or wants to install third-party mods just to play a game. It's a simple accessibility feature which probably should have been there from day one. So, my final thoughts. I had a blast with R.E.P.O. It reminded me why I love these chaotic co-op horror games. Sure, there are monsters, but the real horror? Watching your teammate yeet the most valuable item off a ledge because they couldn't line it up properly. It's not perfect, and some polish is needed, but as mentioned earlier, it is still in early access, so that will come. And some basic accessibility features are missing. I do see a lot of potential, and if you've got a group of friends who like to scream, laugh, and occasionally throw each other under the bus, you're probably going to like this one. We're going to introduce a new rating system for today's video and going forward. So for R.E.P.O, we're going to give it the weekend binge rating. Let me know if you're still playing it, what your favorite monster is, and if you've had any wild extraction fails. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you're playing it and what your favorite monster is, and if you've had any wild extraction fails. I'll be replying to the comments, unless I get hunted by the Huntsman in real life.